Hello, my people. Lady Rosie here. How y'all doing? To all my new subscribers, you're welcome. And my returning subscribers, you all know I love you. Did y'all see the videos? The Republicans are leaving. They are leaving the Republican Party. You know the people we're talking about here? They are about 70 years old. 70 years old. Yes, they've been voting for Republicans for over 50 years, okay? And now they're like, we just can't do it. We can't vote for this guy. We can't vote for Donald Trump. But I'm gonna tell you this. You know all those what's his name? Tom Cruise? Something Cruz. He's one of those Republicans. I believe he's from Texas. And all those Mark Rubio, all them people, the ones you guys know, they came out here saying stuff. These people have been speaking about this, their leader. I wonder how they selected this guy. I don't know how he got himself there. Does their Heritage Foundation have a power on Republican Party that they have to choose a candidate? What's going on? Let me let y'all guys listen to these politicians here before I do too much talking for nothing. Y'all listen.
I want to talk to the Trump supporters for a minute. I don't know who you are, and I don't know why you like this guy.
Whatever he does, he accuses everyone else of doing. The man cannot tell the truth, but he combines it with being a narcissist. A narcissist at a level I don't think this country's ever seen.
And my concern is that he would grab up that power and really treat the country as sort of his little bully fiefdom.
Donald Trump is everything I taught my children not to do in kindergarten.
He's been exploiting working Americans for 40 years.
He's a race-baiting, xenophobic, religious bigot.
He says he's for the little guy, but he's actually built a lot of his businesses on the backs of the little guy.
You know, Donald Trump the other day said that, quote, if he tells a soldier to commit a war crime, the soldier will just go do it.
And I don't think Donald Trump has even read the Constitution, knows what's in the Constitution.
A toxic mix of demagoguery and mean-spiritedness and nonsense.
I just cannot support Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is a delusional narcissist and an orange-faced windbag.
Donald Trump is a con artist.
He doesn't know the difference between truth and lies. He lies practically every word that comes out of his mouth.
I think he's a kook. I think he's crazy. I think he's unfit for office.
Did you hear what Nikki Haley said? Donald Trump is everything I told my children not to do in the kindergarten. Look at the level. Did you all hear that guy is actually Ted Cruz, is not Tom Cruise? And the other one, Paul Ryan. All of these Republicans, they do not like the guy. And we have these poor black people. I feel so sorry for y'all guys. I feel so sorry for you. And these black people who are wanting to vote for Donald Trump, if you check how they live, I'm telling you, they shouldn't even be voting for some oligarchy. What do you call it? Hooligan. Oligarch. He acts like those Russian mafia, you know? That's the person you gotta sit down, he's telling the world you want to vote for. The person who is behaving like some crazy, some kind of something, a narcissist. You are out of your mind, I tell you, black lady, a black father. I tell you, you're out of your mind if you're gonna be voting for this guy. Did you see all the long list of all the Republicans saying this about this dude? And you telling me I want to go vote for him because Kamala Harris ain't going to do anything to me. Well, she's not really black. She's a mixed race. Y'all need to check yourselves. Check yourselves. If you're going to sit down there discriminate against the mixed children in your family, you got problem. You got problem. Some Republicans are just coming point blank, just endorsing Kamala Harris. Guess what? It's a win-win game for America. Let's fight for a democracy. So let's listen to this former lieutenant governor of Georgia here. He said, I ain't doing no Trump nonsense. So y'all listen to him.
Jeff, are you formally endorsing her? Would you like to speak at the convention?
Well, look, I've said this before, including on this show, that I am committed to beating Donald Trump for all the right reasons. I'm willing to make the 4-year investment into the Republican Party to fix us, to heal us. We are a better party without Donald Trump. And I know millions of Republicans don't see that, but they will one day. They'll be embarrassed that they took the bait and followed Donald Trump down a dark path for our party. And so I'm committed. And if that means endorsing, speaking for, voting for, waving a sign, whatever. I don't agree with Kamala Harris on everything. I didn't agree with Joe Biden on everything. I don't agree with my wife on everything. But I am committed to this country, and I think the best, actually, she doesn't agree with me on everything. I think that's probably the better way to put it.
Let's be candid. Any spouse who says they agree with the other on everything is definitely not telling the truth. Maybe for marital harmony, but still not telling the truth. Sorry, continue.
No, look, I'm willing to eat a little bit of humble pie here to do the right thing. And the right thing is to beat Donald Trump. I couldn't help but think what would have happened if Donald Trump would have done what Joe Biden did yesterday a few months ago. If he would have done the decent thing, the thing that we all know makes sense, and that's to step away from the job of being the nominee. We would be a better party for it. I've been behind the curtain with Donald Trump. Everybody who's been behind the curtain with Donald Trump and watched him make decisions know that he's reckless on a good day and dangerous on a bad day. And that's probably the most optimistic way to put it.
This little kid whose life got ruined by MAGA. I'm not sure if this video is real, but I'm going to just let y'all guys take a look at it. They're forcing that kid to vote Trump. But guess what? When you go into that booth there, you don't need to show nobody anything. It's just going to be you. You know what to do. Ripen house, written house, writing house, one of the others his name. So I'm gonna play that little tiny video for y'all guys to look at here. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with the little kid? That's just a kid. That's like a little tiny kid. I don't know. This MAGA. Guys, even the Republican campaign strategist is against Donald Trump. I don't know what y'all think. All y'all red turn blue. I tell you, beautiful color. You won't regret it, because guess what? All the smart people are turning against him, because those people are the people who actually know this guy. They've been eating with him for years. They know exactly who he is. But guess what? The guy sabotaged the entire country on January 6th. So if y'all can't see that and try to switch stuff around with everything they got on the plate right now for y'all guys, the Project 2025, I don't know if y'all are ready to eat that cold meal served by devil. Okay? So y'all, what do y'all guys think about this kid, Kyle, is it Kyle or Kelly Rittenhouse? What do you think about this kid? This child's life is messed up. This child's life is messed up because of this weird, selfish politics that MAGA is running around. I know the kid did lots of wrong stuff, but guess what? That is a child. That was a little kid. The kid was what, 17, 18, 19, 20? Because it still doesn't look older right now here. 2 days ago, there was on the news, it was everywhere on the social media. I believe I did post one of the videos where Dr. Arlene Unfiltered was talking about the kid leaving the Republican Party, saying he was not going to vote for Donald Trump. But it looks like after 24 hours later, he wrote on TikTok, not TikTok, on X, on Twitter, that he was gonna vote for Donald Trump, but we know what's really happening. They're probably forcing the kid, but where's the democracy in all this? I mean, seriously, people, let's make sense. This is a little kid here whose life is being ruined. I wonder where his parents are, you know? It's super sad, but let's listen to this Republican strategist.
To talk more about this with me today is Republican strategist Evan Siegfried. Evan, welcome. Now let's talk about this Fox News debate. Question is, will Kamala Harris agree to it?
Well, Renee, I think she should. But let's be honest here. Donald Trump is misrepresenting the invitation that Fox News presented. Fox News presented a couple of days ago an invitation to both the Harris and the Trump campaigns to appear on September 17th in Pennsylvania with the moderators Brett Baier and Martha MacCallum. And they never said anything about an audience. They never said anything about rules. And they never said anything about September 4th. So Donald Trump is basically pretending that this debate, or the terms he put out in his truth last night, are the actual terms of the debate. So the Harris campaign should look at this and say, wait a second. What are the details of who's the audience going to be? Is it going to be Trump rally supporters, or is it going to be entirely undecided voters who are there for an education on who they want to vote for? And also, what are the parameters? What are the rules? Will the mics be cut like they were in the first debate with Joe Biden? Stuff along those lines.
Now, do you think Trump will follow through with a debate if it either isn't on Fox News or if it is, but his parameters are not met?
Well, I think he risks more than he could gain from going into a debate that wouldn't be with Fox News. With all due respect to Brett Baier and Martha MacCallum, they are fine line, top-of-the-notch journalists. All other outlets he perceives as being hostile toward him. And there's no better example of what happens to him under pressure than what happened to him on Wednesday at the National African American Black Journalist, or the National American Black Journalists Association, where he wilted under the questioning of ABC News' Rachel Scott, and he then questioned Kamala Harris's racial identity. And that is the type of thing that is such a disaster for Donald Trump, because for the last 4 years, he's been banned from a lot of the platforms that we would get the day in, day out drama and grievance from him that Americans really decided he was unfit to be president because of. And when he was banned from those platforms, he sort of receded into the distant past. And now with what happened on Wednesday, American voters are turning.
Yeah, I'm going to end this video with a bunch of people celebrating Kamala Harris and waving her name around. Yeah, the people of all race out there. When the black people sitting down here hating on Kamala Harris, the white people are celebrating her. Because guess what? They know they are celebrating for the freedom. You know? That's the side you want to be hanging out. You do not want to hang around somebody who want to take your freedom. You know, you do not want to hang around somebody who's going to take your children's freedom. I mean, seriously, that dude is going to be 80 years old. He doesn't really care. He has nothing to lose. And the way he is dangerous. Why would you vote for such a person? Black person who is telling me that he's going to vote for Donald Trump. I'm feeling sorry for you and your generation. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. I feel very sorry for y'all. Okay, my people, so watch this little tiny video here. I'm gonna see y'all guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go around to look for some more juicy news for y'all guys about these people here. Let's see more Republicans here. They kind of encouraging me. I appreciate y'all Republicans thinking about us and thinking about the country, to really make America better our way. We're not going back to 1960s. We are not going back. We are going forward, and we're going to make America better than it used to be in those 1960s, when our people, the black people of America, did not really have lots of freedom. I love you all, guys. I'll talk to you all guys again tomorrow. Bye for now.